Defenses in an action for defamation or justification, and the second one fair and bona fide comment, and the third one is privilege. And privilege are of two types: absolute privilege, qualified privilege. So first we will discuss how justification is a defense available against the action for defamation. Justification is the plea that the words complained of are in substance and in fact true. It is a complete defense in an action for libel or slander that the words complained of are substantially true. For the law will not permit a man to recover damages in respect of an injury to a character which he does not or ought not to possess. If the words are true, the defendant escapes his liability. But in criminal law, truth is not an absolute defense, but truth in any sense is no justification. Is in case of defamation of the state by sedition or speaking ill of one's religion. To succeed in a plea of justification, the defendant must prove that the defamatory imputation is true, and the second one is fair and bona fide comment. So, that is fair. Comments means comments honestly believed to be true and not inspired by any malicious motive. It is the right of all citizens to make a fair comment on matters of public interest. Such right had been recognized in case of criticism of work of literature and art. The defense of fair comment is available in following cases. The first one, that the statement complained of is a comment and not the statement of fact. And the second, that the comment is fair. And thirdly, that matter is of public interest. And the fourth one, that the comment interest has not been published maliciously. And now we'll go to the third defense, that is absolute privilege and qualified privilege. So, absolute privilege, where no action lies for a statement, however false and without fear of consequences. It consists the privileges in parliamentary proceedings or legislative proceedings as provided under Article 105 and 194 of the Constitution of India. So also judicial proceedings, the judges, the juror, advocate, or enjoy absolute privilege. And now we'll go to qualified privilege as a defense in an action for defamation. As to qualified privilege, a communication is said to be privileged if it is made of a person in discharge of some duty, whether public or private, of legal, moral, or social in character, or having an interest to be protected to person who has some interest in receiving it or to protect that interest. The following are the chief instances of qualified privilege, such as the first one, when the statement has been made in performance of a duty, and second one, when the statement has been made in self-defense, and the third one, when the communication are made in the interest of the public, and the fourth one, fair and accurate reports of proceedings in parliament or in any court of justice or in any public meeting. So these are the defenses available in an action for defamation.